Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am a dog trainer and groomer, and today I'm going to show you how I groom a golden retriever. Today we're working with the slider, and we are going to start off by trimming up his feet and doing his nails. I am going to be using this Petting Pal cordless trimmer on the lowest setting for his paw pads. I like using clippers for paw pads because I feel like it really gets as close as possible. But first I want to show you a couple different options for trimming the top of the feet. So first I'm going to show you using a slicker brush, or you can use a regular brush, by just brushing up the hair and then taking your curved shears and trimming all of the excess hair that comes up when you brush it. After you're done trimming that hair, brush the hair down, brush it back up, and trim all of the little ones that you missed, and then go ahead and brush it down again and trim that rounded shape of the foot. Now I like using the curved shears because I feel like you don't have to work as hard to get that round shape. It seems a lot easier. If you do use regular straight scissors, you can still get the rounded shape. You just have to make sure that you are curving around the foot like these curved shears do. This Petting Pals cordless clippers set actually comes with a comb and straight scissors. So for just doing feet, it's a pretty good kit if you have, I think it was $25 or $30 and need something just to do feet with. We'll show you the difference of using the clippers and the scissors on the paw pads of the feet. Next, I'm going to show you how I trim his nails with the clippers and the Dremel tool nail grinder. First, I am going to take just the tip of his nails off because they were kind of long with my nail clippers, and I did put the little guard on, so I made sure I didn't get the quick. I love using the Dremel tool to make sure that the nails are nice and smooth after they get clipped. A lot of dogs are uncomfortable with getting their nails done, so you do have to take your sweet time with it and just be ready for them to be upset with it if they have not gotten their nails done before. Also, don't forget to make sure you are trimming their dew claws if they have them. A lot of breeders will remove dew claws, but if they have not, make sure you are getting those trimmed because those are not going to get filed down by concrete or them just naturally running around. Next, I'm going to make sure that I give Slider a good comb through to make sure I get all of the mats out before he gets a bath. It is important to make sure you're getting all mats out beforehand because giving them a bath is going to only make it worse. So the reason I don't usually record baths is because our bathroom is tiny and I do baths in our guest bathroom. So we have this attachment that goes onto the faucet for the bathtub, and we have this nice floor drain from Walmart that catches all the hair. We do use the Earth Bath Shed Control shampoo and conditioner for all of our dogs that shed, and for the dogs that don't shed, we use the Earth Bath Oatmeal shampoo and conditioner. Slider's all done getting bathed. He's ready to go run around for a minute and then get blow dried. So I will meet you back at the grooming table with the blow dryer. So before I ever turn the dryer on, I always show it to the dog and put it on the lowest setting and slowly turn it up to the setting that I want to use so that the dog can get acquainted with the dryer so it's not just immediate force on their coat. A lot of dogs are really uncomfortable with the force dryer. Even doing this, one golden retriever that I had groomed previously actually bent my grooming arm in half because he got scared halfway between blow drying him, which is why I now have a new grooming arm. This was only a couple weeks ago that happened. When I started the force dryer with Slider, I made sure that I held him and slowly moved the force dryer up his legs so he could kind of feel it and get used to it before I really got started. I think that definitely helped him quite a lot. As you can see, he's pretty comfortable with it. There's a couple times that he's not a fan. I do try to avoid using the force dryer on their head and their ears just because I would be uncomfortable with that by my face just because it's a lot of force. I am using this on the heat setting and the highest setting to get all of that undercoat out of him. When I am using it and I have gotten a good majority of the wet out of his coat, I take my slicker brush or my pin brush and I start to brush him out to get all of that undercoat while I'm blow drying him. I've found that this is the best way to get the most amount of coat out. When I am done using the force dryer on his body, I will use my Revlon People hair dryer on the warm setting at the highest level for his face and his ears after I give him a good brush out. When I am brushing him out, I go between quite a few different tools just to get all of that undercoat out. Right now I am using a two-sided undercoat rake, which of course all of these tools will be in the description down below and in the grooming tutorials playlist as the description there. This one I actually bought on SHEIN or SHEIN, I still don't know how you say it, but I will put that link and an Amazon link for one that I like in the description box below. Now I am using a knockoff Furminator. This one was, I think, $5 or $10 instead of $40. This one I also got on SHEIN, but I will again put a description for a SHEIN one and the Amazon one in the description box. But this one's pretty great for getting kind of these white wispy hairs that he has on his arms. Now that I have him pretty much brushed out, I am going to take my regular hair dryer and make sure that he is completely dry from head to toe. While I'm doing this, I am using a slicker brush just to make sure that I get between every piece of hair on every part of him. I do adjust the grooming noose on him so that I can get right where it sits, because that usually doesn't get dry when it's sitting on it. As you can tell, he seems to really enjoy this now. When I'm all done blow drying him, I go back to his feet and repeat the process from the beginning so that I can make sure I get all of those little hairs that I may have missed previously. I find that after a bath and a blow dry, there's always just a few little hairs that could be cleaned up. I always love making sure it's a perfect rounded foot. It's just so satisfying to me. I am really surprised at how wonderful he has been this entire groom. This is the first time that I have ever groomed him, so I am very proud of him. We have scheduled our appointment to groom him again just because he's that good of a boy and he was kind of a mess when he came in. However, if you do choose to groom your dog at home, please remember that the first couple times that you do groom your dog on your own, you're going to need to take a lot of patience. It's their first time with this type of relationship with you. It's a lot easier for groomers because it seems to be that most of the time the dogs come for just grooming. They know that that's what they're there for. So just remember to be patient with your puppy. No matter how many times you've taken them to the groomer and they've been perfect for the groomer, chances are they are not going to be perfect for you the first couple times that you work with them. Just take it slow and enjoy this time with them. To me, grooming my dogs at home is a bonding experience. It's something new that we get to do together. Of course, with our dogs being between 6 and 14 years old, it's not new anymore, but it's just always a great experience to be able to do that with my own dogs.
Thanks so much for watching. Slider and I really appreciate it. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Check out our video on how to specifically do just feet that I will post later this week. And we will see you next time. Have a good day. All right, let's go. Slider, are you excited? Are you a happy boy?